now give the floor to His Excellency Terence Nicholas Κουίκ, Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of Greece.
Before I became a politician, I was a journalist. And I remember, from the one side, the pile of resolutions and decisions of the United Nations. And from the other side, war, tension. Nothing has changed so far. Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, and from this position I would like also to salute the General Secretary. Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Hellenic Republic, I would like to thank the President of the General Assembly for convening this important meeting. It comes at a pivotal moment in time, a moment where the sustainability of the rule-based global system is being continuously threatened by a number of violent and protracted conflicts, as shown in Syria, Iraq, Yemen, DRC, etc., 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 the one pile I was talking to you. These conflicts, propelled by an array of overlapping factors, such as social-economic inequalities, the political and economic dominance of political or religious groups, conflict over natural resources and their distribution, unemployment, and human rights violations, very important, have immediate effects and severe repercussions not only on millions of forcibly displaced people, but on host countries in their vicinity as well, undermining the rule of law and putting their economic and social coherence under serious test. Mr. President, against this backdrop, the concept of peace building and sustaining peace offers the necessary tools and practical guidance towards the prevention of all stages of armed conflict. Equally important, it can be built the necessary consensus between the United Nations and Member States for major reforms. Therefore, Greece, the Hellenic Republic, as a member of the EU, European Union, aligns itself with the common EU position and welcomes the commitment to building and sustaining peace as expressed in the relevant United Nations Secretary General's report. Additionally, in my national capacity, I wish to offer the following 4 points regarding sustaining peace and in particular its implementation strategy. First, prevention together with an integrated approach to conflict and crisis management need to surface as main tools. This means we need to improve the capacity of the United Nations initially to prevent the outbreak of a conflict by addressing the root causes and consequently to cope with all its stages, from early action to stabilization, as well as staying on the ground long enough for peace to take root. I repeat this proposition, to staying on the group long enough for peace to take root, not withdraw after few weeks, few months. Second, prevention also requires that Member States assume the leadership and ensure the United Nations system is given the trust as well as the operational, political and financial support it needs. As a trusted stakeholder, the UN system, through a vertical cross-body process, must develop all the necessary strategic synergies with local, national and regional actors and deliver specific country-based strategies based on joint analysis, intelligence and effective plans sharing. Third, world peace is everyone's business. World peace is everyone's business, even of those who are not today here in this room. As such, it cannot be achieved without analogous progress in UN's humanitarian actions, and most of all, improvement in member states' records on issues such as democratic governance and the rule of law. Sustaining peace reflects the need to ensure that human rights and fundamental freedoms are respected and fully protected. Furthermore, special emphasis must be given by member states to the successful achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals in order to remove or alleviate over time factors such as poverty and economic exclusion, which give rise to conflict. Last but not least, Greece considers that peace building and sustaining peace is also about the substantive inclusion of women and youth in the progress, both as UN mission members and civil society activists. In the same context, we also advocate a zero-tolerance policy of violence and harassment by UN staff, especially against local female and youth population. Mr. President, besides UN originating activities, such as the high-level meeting today, it is crucial in conflict-sensitive areas like ours in the East Mediterranean and Middle East that all regional actors embrace the importance of sustaining peace, reflecting substantially the principles of rules-based global system and refraining from violating their obligations under international laws and hurts. I heard a lot of words about peace. I saw tears falling down when they were talking about peace. But now it's the time, their words and their ideas, to do it in practice for peace, to do it in practice what they were telling today verbally. Mr. President, it is in the spirit that Greece has been for the last 2 years the initiator and host of the Rhodes Conference for Security and Stability, an idea of my minister, Mr. Nikos Kotsias, an informal ministerial meeting of countries of the wider Eastern Mediterranean region aiming at fostering stability and security in the region through promoting a positive agenda, mutual trust and understanding between participants. This year, the third Rhodes Conference with the theme, The Spirit of Rhodes, Shaping a Positive Agenda for Stability and Security, will take place in Rhodes in June 21st, 22nd. And I want to close my speech with 2 words. Very important tools for all of us working for peace. The one is dialogue, which is the big tool processing peace without diplomatic way. And the second word is democracy, which is very important to keep peace in all over the world. And please, we the Greeks, we have the right to fight for these 2 words, because dialogue and democracy are Greek words. Dialogos και δημοκρατία. Don't forget it. Thank you.